Cheating wife thought she was winning until I took my ultimate revenge Reddit cheating stories. I'll never forget the day I discovered the truth. It started out like any other Thursday. I was heading home early from work, excited to surprise my wife, Emily, with her favorite takeout and a bouquet of flowers. We had been married for 10 years, and while life had its ups and downs, I truly believed we were solid. She was charming, smart, and the kind of woman who could light up a room just by walking in. I thought I was the luckiest man alive. But the moment I opened that door, everything I thought I knew about my marriage shattered. There she was, sitting on the couch, laughing a little too hard at a message on her phone. She didn't notice me at first. When she finally did, she jumped, quickly putting her phone face down on the cushion. Something about her reaction gnawed at me. That night, as she went to shower, I picked up her phone. My heart pounded in my chest as I scrolled through her messages. And there it was, the undeniable truth. Flirty texts, pictures, late-night plans. The man she was talking to wasn't just anyone. It was someone I considered a friend. The pain was immediate, like being stabbed in the chest. My world spun. I wanted to confront her right then and there, but something in me told me to wait. I needed proof. I needed a plan. Because if Emily thought she could betray me and walk away with everything, she was sorely mistaken. Over the next few weeks, I played my role perfectly. Loving husband. Supportive partner. I kissed her goodbye each morning, listened to her lies about working late, and nodded along as she fabricated excuses. Meanwhile, I was collecting evidence, screenshots of her messages, photos of her car parked outside his apartment, even a recording of them together when she thought I was out of town. Each discovery cut me deeper, but it also hardened me. I was no longer the naive husband who trusted blindly. I was a man preparing for war. You see, Emily was clever. She thought she had the upper hand. She started making little comments, criticizing me more often, and even hinting that maybe I wasn't ambitious enough. It was clear she was building a case to justify leaving me. What she didn't know was that I had already spoken to a lawyer. I learned my rights. I learned how to protect myself. And most importantly, I learned how to make sure her little fantasy life would crumble before her eyes. The breaking point came one Friday night. Emily dressed up more than usual, claiming she was meeting the girls for dinner. I played dumb, kissed her cheek, and wished her fun. The moment she left, I followed. Sure enough, she went straight to his apartment. I watched them embrace, laughing, her hands all over him. That image burned into my brain, but it also gave me the final push I needed. The next morning, I set my plan into motion. I sat her down at the kitchen table with a stack of papers and a calm smile. Emily, I said, I know everything. She froze, the color draining from her face. I slid the evidence across the table. Every lie she told, every betrayal she thought she had hidden, it was all there in black and white. She tried to deny it, then cried, then begged. But I wasn't moved. I had given her my heart, and she had stomped on it. My revenge wasn't loud or violent. It was calculated. I told her I had already filed for divorce. I told her I had secured the house, the finances, and everything else that mattered. The best part, her affair partner had no idea what he was getting into. He thought he was stealing another man's wife, but what he got instead was a woman with no money, no home, and a reputation in ruins. I made sure his name was tied to everything, emails, messages, and even a statement from a mutual friend who caught them together. His job, his relationship with his own family, all of it came crashing down. As for Emily, she was furious. She screamed at me, said I was destroying her life. But here's the truth, she destroyed it herself. All I did was pull back the curtain and let the world see who she really was. Walking away wasn't easy. Divorce is messy, and there were nights when the loneliness nearly broke me. But with every step forward, I grew stronger. I started focusing on myself again, my health, my career, and the hobbies I had long abandoned while trying to please her. I reconnected with friends I hadn't seen in years, and for the first time in a long time, I felt free. Months later, I heard through the grapevine that Emily's affair fizzled out quickly. The man she left me for wanted nothing to do with her once the chaos unfolded. She ended up moving into a small apartment, struggling to make ends meet, while I thrived in the home we once shared. She thought she was winning, but in the end, she lost everything. Looking back, I don't regret a single step I took. My revenge wasn't about destroying her, it was about reclaiming myself. She wanted me broken, but I came out stronger. She wanted to win, but she underestimated the power of a man who has nothing left to lose. And if there's one thing I learned through all of this, it's that betrayal doesn't define you. It reveals the truth about the people around you. And when you finally let go of the ones who don't deserve you, you create space for something far better. Because sometimes, the greatest revenge isn't what you take from them, it's how you rebuild yourself into someone they can never hurt again.